Here's 2018 question 6. Based on the look of this, this is a slope fields separable differential equations problem. Let's jump into it. So they give us a differential equation here. They're asking us to sketch the solution curve that passes through the point 0, 2, and to sketch a solution curve that passes through the point 1, 0. Okay, so 0, 2 is right here. So if you notice, if you follow those slopes, it's really just a horizontal line. Okay. Now, if you're looking at 1, 0, if you're following those slopes there, it's looking something like this. Okay, you're pretty much just following the slopes. Okay, that should be an easy 1 or 2 points. I forgot how much they give you here. Oh, there's 2 points. Okay, that's it. Here's part B. Let f of x be the particular solution. Okay, write an equation of a tangent line. So here's the biggest mistake that people make. Right away, they skim through it, they see particular solution, and they pretty much start separating their variables already. Okay, that's not what they're asking for in this problem, so be careful with that. It just says let it be a particular solution, not actually find it, which is what you need to do for part C here. Okay, so all we need to do is to write an equation of a tangent line. So we need a point, which they give us, and a slope, which is really just your derivative. Okay, so your derivative is given at the very beginning here. So 1/3 x y minus 2 squared. We're going to evaluate that at 1, 0. But go ahead and do that. It should come out to 4/3. All right, so pretty much we have y minus 0 equals 4/3 times x minus 1. Equals equal, we could leave it there, but they do ask us to approximate, so we're going to have to move it over. Since it's 0, we really don't need to move it over, but what we're going to do is we're going to plug in 0.7 for x, and that's pretty much it there. Here's the last one, which is where the majority of your points are going to go. Okay, finding their particular solution. So we have dy dx is equal to 1/3 x y minus 2 quantity squared. So first thing you want to do is get all your y's on the left and all your x's on the right. So I'm going to move dx by multiplying it since it's dividing. And since we're multiplying y minus 2 squared, I'm going to divide y minus 2 squared here. Okay, so here we're going to have 1 over y minus 2 squared dy is equal to 1/3 x dx. Okay, we're now ready to integrate. So biggest mistake people make, they see this here and they think it's a natural log. Okay, just because it's 1 over doesn't mean it's a natural log here. It's only a natural log when it's 1 over something linear. Okay, so this right here, we could actually use the power rule. I'm going to rewrite that for you guys on the side here, or actually just down here. That's the same thing as y minus 2 to the negative 2 dy. All right, so that right there, you could use u substitution, but notice how inside is a simple linear. So that's just going to be y minus 2 to the negative 1 over negative 1. Okay, on the right side is going to be 1/3 x squared over 2. Don't forget your plus c. Okay, so here I'm going to rewrite it. So this is going to be negative 1 over y minus 2 equals x squared over 6 plus c. Now, it's up to you if you want to leave it bare or not, but I'll let you guys decide. So it's more advantageous the moment you integrate, you put your plus c, that you find your c right away. So we know our initial condition is 1, 0. So what we're going to do is we're going to plug that in. So we're going to have negative 1 over 0 minus 2 equals 1 squared over 6 plus c. On the left side, you should get positive 1/2 equals 1/6 plus c. If I subtract the 1/6 over, I'm going to have 1/2 minus 1/6. And again, equal is equal, but I'm just going to go a little bit further just so it's easier on the eyes. Okay, so I'm going to get common denominators here. That's 3/6 minus 1/6, which is just 2/6, which is 1/3. Okay. Did I do that right? Let me double check. Okay, good. So c is 1/3. The moment you have your c, you plug it back in. So here we go. We have -1/y minus 2 equals x squared over 6 minus, is it minus or plus? Okay, plus c, which is 1/3. Your last job now is to just get get y by itself. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to group this entire thing over here. I am going to multiply by y minus 2 to bring it back up, and I'm going to balance it to the other side. So the purpose of that is just to bring your y minus 2 up. At the very same time, I'm going to divide by this giant quantity over to the other side. So really what we have here is y minus 2 on the left. I have -1 over that giant quantity. Okay, last thing left to do is to add that 2 over. So y is going to equal -1 over x squared over 6 plus 1/3 plus 2 equals equal. It's not the cleanest answer, but it doesn't matter. You'll get all your 5 points there, okay? And that's it.